having ChatGPT control my Sim's day today. Okay, so now that we're fully rested, ChatGPT says to start her morning routine. First step is to use the bathroom. It says to have her pee like a champion specifically, so we have to try and get her confident. Okay, so we got this confident moodlet, so now we're gonna pee like a champion. Next, it wants us to take a shower, so it says to choose a brisk shower for a quick energy boost or a steamy shower if we want to play into a flirty mood. It's going to go in with the first thing they suggested, which is a brisk shower. Okay, next chat says, ignore this please. Next chat says to cook something simple like scrambled eggs or be fancy and make pancakes. I don't think she has a high enough cooking skill for that, so we are just going to do some eggs and toast. So now we're focused on the late morning. It's definitely afternoon. Our timing is a little off. So chat wants us to choose a path. The two paths are romantic drama and career focus. Of course, we're going to go with the romantic drama, so let's do it. So it says to check our relationship tab, and it says if we have multiple romantic interests, we're going to invite one over for a hangout at current lot. We're going to flirt, woohoo, maybe even ask to go steady. And then if we get caught, the drama's going to begin. How about we invite Candy? So I guess we're gonna woohoo with Candy, and we're gonna ask to go steady. This, I feel like, should be pretty easy. This lady's supposed to be taking care of my baby, but my baby looks like a big mess. Ooh, okay, one of our other romantic interests is inviting us over. That could be some drama, but that was not a part of what ChatGPT said, so we're not gonna do it. I don't think she's too impressed that we have a giant pile of trash here. You know, I'm completely relying on this lady who has to come over to watch my kid, but it doesn't seem like she's doing too much. You know what? I just realized I do not have a bathtub for my baby. Let's have our first kiss with Candy Bear. And we're gonna should we woohoo or let's woohoo first? So chat specifically said flirt, woohoo, and ask to go steady. So that is what we're doing. Look how much the romance bar went up. That was freaky. There's a giant pile of trash, probably killing the mood, but we're gonna ask to go steady. Ask to be romantic partner, okay? And we're not gonna be the most faithful here, okay? So don't judge her or me. This is just what Chad is wanting to do. Eric Lewis is calling. Sure. So we finished our late morning task, even though it's 6 p.m. That too, it says invite over all of the lovers. Invite over every romantic interest she has at the same time. And it says while waiting, change into something scandalous and make a flirtatious painting. So let's get an easel and make a flirtatious painting. Okay, I think Candy Bear is in my closet, is she not? I don't know. I don't know where she went. Okay, we're making a flirty painting. Oh, we have to invite everyone over first, actually. So while we're waiting, we're going to make that flirty painting. Oh god, my baby is doing awful. Look, even this guy is taken over because no one else is taking care of it. So our next step here, it says step 3, light the fuse. So start flirting with sim number 1 right in front of sim number 2. Then kiss sim number 2 while sim number 3 is in the room. Watch the chaos unfold as jealousy, slapping, yelling, and sadness take over. I think we're gonna start flirting with Don Lothario right in front of our romantic partner, Candy Bear. This is not coming from me, this is coming from chat. So don't blame it on me, this is not who I am. And then it's telling us to kiss sim number 2. So I'm gonna say Don Lothario is sim number 2. Okay, looks like he's getting mad too. Okay, all of them are going upstairs. Is there a way to stop them from going upstairs? Hopefully this isn't too loud. It actually is kind of loud sometimes. Alright, that was evil of my sim, but even though I'm the person that told her to do it. Actually, it technically was chat. Me to spread a rumor. So it says use mean, insult, mischief, start rumor liberally. So we're gonna start a rumor, I guess, to Candy Bear, right? Okay, doesn't seem like too much is happening, honestly. Okay, she's heartbroken. Honestly, should we start flirting with him? I feel like this is not enough chaos for, like, everything that's happening right now. ChatGPT told us people are going to start fighting and slapping each other. So far, I have not seen that. Okay, so our next step chat wants us to do is trash her own house for some reason. So we're going to trash our house right now, even though it looks like she's halfway there already. So it says we're going to cook something and start a fire on purpose. So I guess low cooking skill and no fire alarm equals success. So let's delete this fire alarm. So we're just going to start cooking something. So let's serve brunch, eggs and toast. So let's just fast forward through this. Alright, here we have it. She started her fire. So let's just extinguish the fire. It's not really telling us that we can't. It just said to start one. Started a fire. We got some insurance payment, which is good. Step 2 is stomp in puddles, kick over trash cans, and yell at neighbors. So let's see if we can find those things. Okay, so we don't really have like next door neighbors, so I just looked at the first person I saw, which is this elder guy. It didn't really tell us how far to take it. I don't see anyone with trash cans. I mean, we came to San Sequoia. I thought that was kind of a guaranteed trash can place. So we're gonna rummage through. I don't know if that like equates kicking it over or if we get a kick over option after. Really, to be honest, know how to kick over trash cans. So that's good enough. I feel like that we caused enough chaos by rummaging through their trash and then leaving a trash pile. Our next step is kind of crazy. I feel kind of bad about this one, but this is just what chat told me to do. It says to adopt a cat just to ignore it, so let's do it, I guess. Keeps canceling out me adopting it. If it does it one more time, we're not adopting this cat because my sim does not want this cat, apparently. Alright, well, I don't know if we adopted the cat or not. It just keeps canceling out the action. So our last step, we're gonna end at step 6, and we will probably do a part 2 continuing on whatever chaos ChatGPT is gonna decide on next. Awesome. So our next step, it says propose marriage to the sim she just slapped. So we didn't really slap anyone, but we did make Candy Bear mad, so I feel like we should do that. I feel like the least we could do is marry her at this point. And we're gonna do something else that just like is a little upsetting to her, but you'll find out. Okay, so let's see. Romance, flirtation. Let's be a little flirty so we can marry her. Sim really has to pee, so hopefully nothing bad happens. Okay, so it's time to propose. My sim is smelly and she really has to pee, and she's also really hungry, but right now is the perfect time. Is she a mother? This is Candy Bear and this is Yuki Bear. Okay, that was very romantic. Now we're gonna take care of some of our needs because there's something else we have to do here. Ignore that my sim looks like that. So our next step in step 6, so step 6 is actually called impulsive decisions. I don't know if I said that. So now I know we just proposed to Candy Bear and we just made things right with her, but now we're gonna have a baby with someone random. This is not me, this is chat. This is all chat. Okay. That is so funny. Hey, I feel bad. I'm gonna stop this date. Candy Bear has been through enough. He is not interested. Let's flirt with him, maybe. So I just hired a nanny because that lady who was supposed to watch my baby was not doing anything. But our next step is to have a baby with someone random. So let's see what we can make happen here. I don't know why he's angry. Oh my. Alright, well, here we go. We're having a baby with someone random. I'd say the nanny of our child is pretty random. He's also not doing his job at all, but... Okay, well, he just charged me after that. Okay, so we're gonna take a pregnancy test. Let's see if... Oh. Alright, well, I don't think that worked. This is kind of random. It's telling us to join the criminal career. Okay, we're joining the criminal career. And it's also telling us to move in with her enemy and change her aspiration midday to public enemy or serial romantic. So let's do that really quick. The public enemy probably comes with a pack that I do not have, so we're gonna do serial romantic. Let's see, I don't know if she has any enemies. Looks like, oh, this guy. Okay, let's move him in then. I'm honestly not sure how to even do that. Okay, I literally just used a cheat and said add to family. So I'm gonna stop here. I have a few more screenshots of what chat wants me to do, like in the same storyline. So I feel like I will make another video on this because this is quite fun.